beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today I'm taking you on a winged liner journey. A month or two ago, I did a lash journey video where I was talking about my process learning how to apply magnetic lashes. Well, I'm also more recently on a winged liner journey because of this stamp. This one is from KAJA. This is their Wink stamp. But these little winged liner stamps have been pretty popular over the last few years. So I have been practicing with this, and I'm going to show you some of the clips of my initial trying this, and then we're going to jump back to now because I have a new technique I'm going to try out. First, let's go back in time to see the beginnings, and then we will attempt to potentially mess up this makeup that I'm wearing right now. This is the Wink Stamp Kit. It is retail priced at 29 US dollars. It's of course available on the Kaja site. You can also find it at Sephora, Kohl's that have the Sephora sections in them, as well as on Amazon. I have the long version. There's also an original Wink Stamp version that has a shorter, chunkier wing. So this is a longer, thinner wing. There is a pretty decent set of instructions on the back. It shows you how to use the stamp and then use the liner to fill in. So it comes with the purple piece, which has the actual wing stamps, and then it also comes with this little felt tip liner. So this has a nice, thin, smooth application. I'm no liner buff, but it has worked really well for me, so that's really saying something. Then the actual stamp has two different sides, so opposite wings for right and left. I'm going to stamp them here so that you can see what I mean. Hopefully it makes more sense when you get the visual, because you need a mirror image wing for the right and left eyes. So I'm just showing you what the stamps look like on their own here on my hand before we start practicing on my lids. I decided to start practicing with this with absolutely no makeup on first. That way I could just wipe it off and try it a bunch of times over and over again without having to worry about disturbing any makeup underneath. So I really just went for it, slapped the stamp on there, and I thought it looked pretty decent. It's definitely a little low here, so that's part of why I wanted to do this with no makeup, so that I could really get a visual for how I was applying it, how I needed to tweak my placement, and I really just wanted to gain some confidence as far as for this product, you really just have to go for it. And I think that's why I've always struggled with winged liner is you really just can't hesitate. You kind of have to get that muscle memory from lots of practice and just go in and kind of whack it on there. You know what I mean? I was trying my best to just focus on the process instead of applying it perfectly. I wanted to really pay attention to what I was doing and what I needed to do to improve instead of beating myself up about not being good at it. So I could tell for sure that I was just a little bit droopy in the application here and that I was a little bit shaky filling in. So it's a little bit low and it's pointed downward more than I think is flattering. So that's something to pay attention to. I want to start adjusting to be applying the wing a little bit higher up on my actual eyelid. So I took that note from my first side application and tried to go a little bit higher up and pointed upwards a little bit more. And I think that automatically improved the look on my eye. I didn't do a great job staying in frame for this side application, but you can tell I was definitely getting a little bit more bold in my liner application. So I decided to just stay on the roll because I think that from eye number 1 to eye number 2, I made a huge improvement. So I decided to just take some little mental notes here and wipe off the first eye that I did and just try it again. So I want to keep trying to move the needle forward a little bit at a time. And I think that even from stamp number 1 to stamp number 3, I was starting to get a better feel for it. I also became very aware that if I was lifting my eyebrow up too much, that it was distorting the final look because I don't walk around with my eyebrows lifted up like that all the time. So it was just all these little adjustments that I needed to pay attention to with placement and angle, and also really the way that I was holding my lids and holding my brows, because it is my natural inclination to lift my brow up when I'm doing my liner, but I have such a better result if I can keep my eye area relaxed a little bit more, because I end up distorting the end product if I'm lifting my brow too much. I know that probably sounds pretty basic. It sounds like very intuitive, but if you're not doing this type of application all the time, then it's actually not that intuitive. At least it isn't for me. So I found that just giving myself permission to not do a good job every time, but instead taking these mistakes as just an opportunity to pay more attention to what I was doing wrong so that I could try to right those wrongs the next time, I showed a lot of improvement even just in this day 1 practice. So you're seeing 6 or 7 minutes worth of clips from about 25 minutes of initial practice. And then I picked this up a couple times here and there over the next few days to really try to just get used to the motion, to build my confidence, because filling in with that felt tip liner, I was really shaky and really nervous, even just doing that part. So the more I practiced, the better it became. But I got to be honest with you, even this first day practice, I feel like this is an amazing accomplishment for me. I never ever could do wings that even looked this good, even though these obviously aren't perfect, on my own. So it was a good confidence boost for me, and you'll see I get even better at it. So, as you can see, I've been practicing using this according to the instructions on the box, which was just to line it up and stamp and then fill in the wing with just a regular liner. I saw a video, I think it was Robert Welsh, showing the stamp not just stamped on, but actually like pulled in and dragged. So I'm going to attempt that. I don't know if that explanation made sense, but you'll see. You'll see when I do it, hopefully. It's the end of the day. I don't have any more filming to do, so it's okay if I mess up my makeup, but we're just gonna keep practicing. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we're starting on the right side. I'm gonna use my right side stamp, and I hope that I don't mess everything up, but there's really only one way to learn how to do this, so I'm just gonna go for it, and hopefully I don't completely botch it, but based on my past experience, I really might mess it all up. All right, wish me luck. I'm just gonna go for it. Well, that didn't really work. It just skipped right over my... Let's see if I can fix it with the liner. I got kind of a template at least. Hey, I mean, that's not terrible. Obviously, I need to fill it in a little bit, but that's not terrible. Way better than if I would have just straight up freehanded it. I'll tell you that for a fact. That's not terrible. It's really not. It's not perfect, and I need to figure out what's my best angle to work from, but you know what? That's not... I don't hate it. I'm very pleased with that. Let's see what we can do on this side. How far out did I go? Okay, that was worse. Definitely worse. It doesn't like fit on my eye socket that far out. All right, I'm gonna make it worse if I keep doing that. Let's just use this very pathetic template that we have set up here and see if I can freehand based on that. I definitely have my wings pointing in different directions, but that's the risk you take when you're a winged liner newbie like me. Okay, they're not even, but they're not terrible. It's not the worst job that I've ever done. They're a little bit wonky, but you know what? I'm not mad though. I'm not mad at all. I feel like I'm very impressed with my progress so far. I definitely need to just keep practicing, and that's really why I wanted to make this video. First of all, I wanted to try out this product and I wanted to show it to anybody who, like me, struggles with winged liner. I'm obviously still struggling, but you know what? This is a vast improvement. Just ignore this side. This side actually is pretty decent. Not amazing, but decent. I really just wanted to show you this product because I think that it's cool and useful for somebody like me who's practicing, a beginner liner user. And I just wanted to show you my journey, show you my mistakes. I think it's sometimes useful to see people learning things and being imperfect at them. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody. If you have a favorite eyeliner or a favorite life-changing eyeliner trick, leave all of those recommendations in the comments for us. And if you are like me, early in your liner journey, a liner newbie, if you will, then just know that I'm here cheering you on. Don't feel bad about practicing and not being perfect at things because this is just how we learn. Sometimes the process is a little painful and filled with mistakes, but you're doing great. I'm proud of you and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I started talking before I push record. Awesome. Send help. It's the end of the day, so it's okay if my makeup gets messed up. This does look really cool though, doesn't it? It's the Clarity Cosmetics Anaconda palette. I filmed this look, so it will certainly be up before the liner video goes up, so check it out. I'll link it in the description box. If I lift my eyebrows like this, they look pretty even. So just maybe next time you see somebody making a weird face in a photo, maybe it's just to even out their eyeliner. It happens, okay? It happens to the best of us. Is that the mail guy? The mail already came today. What you doing, mail guy? 'Tis the season, though, to get multiple deliveries. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, my kid wanted one of those Mr. Beast candy bars. You know what I'm talking about? And I can't find them anywhere in my town. Maybe if I drove around more and looked a little harder, but that just sounds exhausting. So then I was ordering them online. I ordered them from Amazon and they were so expensive. They were like $8 a bar. What the heck? YouTubers are ruining the world. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, they better be good candy bars. I've heard they're not that good, but whatever. My kid's 9. It's not like a refined palette or anything. Cool, 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 cool. Thanks for watching. You're the best. You're the cutest. You're the coolest. And I love your face. And I will see you real soon in another video. I've been posting so many videos lately, so I will definitely see you soon. Okay. All right. Bye-bye now.